Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. My name is Ivy Guild, and today we are going to be making one of the oldest recipes in the book. We are going to make a white privilege cake. Why, you might ask? Well, to be honest, it's about damn time. And a lot of people don't know that they already have all the ingredients they need at home to make their very own. Crazy, right? I'm sure many of you have a very similar recipe in your family cookbook. Because let's be real, it runs in the family. Did you know that while too many sweets aren't good for most people, this decadent cake actually sustains you? Our first ingredient is a sweet one. We're going to need 1 cup of nearly unlimited access to homes, condos, neighborhoods, and financing options. Second, we need a 1/2 cup of access to well-funded public school districts and private education funding. I'm going to enter college as a junior. Our third ingredient is 2 white parents. Fourth, we need 2 teaspoons of access to whiteness-based premium healthcare and insurance accessibility. I hit the white privilege a little too hard last night. Fifth, we need 1.5 cups of job opportunities and unlimited financial options for our choice of a snazzy car. Sixth, we need 1 3/4 teaspoons of avoiding being held accountable for our actions and harm to others. Last but not least, our 7th ingredient is a 1/2 cup of white friends, neighbors, classmates, and coworkers to mirror your experience and keep you safe from the possibility that you will never have to prove your worth to receive all of the benefits of white privilege. You get the idea. Now that we have all of our ingredients together, we're ready to start this truly classic recipe. After you preheat your oven to 375 degrees, it's time to grease the pan that you're going to bake your masterpiece in. I prefer to grease my pans with blonde butter. It really brings out the flavors of white privilege. Next, in a medium bowl, we're going to cream together the access to a wide array of living situations and financing, with all the access to quality schooling and funding options, because we know they go hand in hand. So first, I'm going to take my nearly unlimited access to homes and financing options and empty it into this bowl. Don't forget that access to well-funded public school districts and private education funding is necessary to get the full benefit of your white privilege. With both ingredients in the bowl, I'm ready to start creaming them. Step 3. We're going to beat in the white parents one at a time. After that, we're going to add in the access to whiteness-based premium healthcare that accompanies them. Well, at least until you're 26. Hey Mom, hey Dad, how's it going in there? Okay, they say it's going well, tastes really great, we're on a good track for this recipe. Step 4, we're going to mix in the job opportunities and unlimited financing options for a snazzy car with your white entourage. You can always add 1 black, 1 brown, 1 Jewish, and 1 Asian friend to avoid confronting your own implicit bias and racism. Finally, it's time to stir in our last ingredient: highly increased avoidance of consequences such as jail, fines, lawsuits, and penalties. It's starting to get a little crowded in the bowl. So many privileges in one place. Why are you trying to climb out of the bowl? Your white fragility is showing. Now that all of our ingredients are mixed in, it's time to put the batter in the pan. Now I'm ready to put my cake in the oven. When that timer goes off, that means it's time to take that beautiful white cake and all of its privilege out of the oven. Wow, beautiful. Be sure to give yourself a pat on the back for how perfect that cake looks. Now I'm going to add the extra pasty white frosting. Be sure to lay it on thick. Don't worry about getting cavities. Remember, you have access to dental insurance, especially cosmetic procedures, for that extra white movie star smile. That just isn't enough rich white indulgence on top, so we're going to add a little bit more. Next, we're going to add pearly white sprinkles all over the top of the cake. Even white people get freckles, so we're going to add just a few brown sprinkles to the top of this cake. If you want a little more flavor in your cake next time, you can consider dusting the top with milk chocolate powder for a sun-kissed bronze look that is brown, but not too brown. When the cake is cooled, you can cut it into slices and share it with your friends. I'm going to see if anyone in the audience wants a piece of my white privilege cake. Hi! Hi, what's your name? Oh, would you like a piece of this cake? Nope, nope, she doesn't want a piece of my cake. Disclaimer, people might take your white privilege, but they will never admit to wanting it. I love my white privilege. Delicious. To all the viewers at home with this recipe in their family cookbook, remember that this recipe is in you. It's always been in you and is guaranteed to always be delicious and nourishing. That is all we have time for today. Thank you for joining me. Have a good night.